This is where I came up. So I came up there, if you look at that, it's quite steep. So that's where I came up. And then I had to walk all the way back down. About 100 metres. And then Shadow was piping up again. So I thought, alright, I better put him in, see what he wants. So then he turned in to tell me stop. So I got to here. Stop. Turn round. And it says straight up. So up there I went. I'm like, oh fucking hell. So off I went. And nothing on my feet. Freezing. Blowing a gale. And off I went climbing up there. Thinking, oh man, this is a volcano, eh? I'm not climbing up there now, I'll walk easy way. So off I go. And I'm worried about my feet. And my feet are absolutely numb by now. I'm talking about it's March the 7th. That's it must be about 11 o'clock by now. Because I sent the message, send the package through Mary, to Anthony, Hercules RV at 2200 of us. And that was in response to the message that I got something like, well, I don't know, congratulations Mary doll, it's a boy. And that flashed up on my screen. And I knew right away, obviously being a master of light, I knew it was for me. And that's when I sent the response, which I've already covered that. I might do that one again, the one that I done last night when I come up here, because I don't know, have a look at it. I've done a few, I don't know what happened to my GoPro. Well, obviously it didn't come out this way. This is the path, well trodden. And I wasn't going to come up here anyway because of my feet, because I know I've been up here umpteen times. All throughout my life, hundreds of times. And I know there's loads of wee stones. And I didn't want to hurt my feet. That's why I took to the grass. But there's big molten rocks on there. I mean, I don't know if any have walked up in volcanoes in their bare feet. But it's quite treacherous in the volcanic rock. And as you can see, to where I am now, you know, I'm going up there. That's where I'm headed for. Where they two people are up the top. But I'm going up there on that ridge, all the way up the ridge. So I'm coming down through there, that bush, and I'm walking all the way up there in my bare feet. But like I say, I'm going easy way, I'm not going up there. I done that last night because I was in a cloud. Couldn't even see 2 feet in front of me. So, I'll put you on pause and then I'll get up there. Right, so as I said, so I'm down here. You can see I do, down there, down the ridge, all the way up, and I end up standing here. But I've still got to go up there. So off I go again. And to tell you the truth, I've not even actually got a clue what it is I'm actually going to be doing when I get up here. And I'm still, my mind is racked with doubts and fears, and it's a constant battle that I've got ongoing with myself. But you've got to remember that I've got rid of my spirit guide. I'm not listening to him. I'm on my own. I don't feel like I've got any spirit team, nobody with me. Just me and my intuition. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to fucking die in a minute. Something's got to get me. But I still managed to keep going, keep moving forward, because I'm determined I've got to the top. So I'm coming over these. I mean, Up here like this. I mean, look at that. Bear in mind, I'm on my bare feet. So, these are the obstacles I'm coming across. So, I still plod on, I get past that. And the wind, the rain, the wind, everything's all working against me. And I'm thinking, man, I'm going to get blown off this mountain now. With the wind just, it was gusting. And I'm talking about heavy gusts. Like, you know when you get a heavy gusty wind, it goes. So, after making up this bit, I make it up here and I'm thinking, yes, I'm nearly at the top. Maybe I'll see where it was. Was it here? Aye, it was here. Oh, I'm not doing now. There's the 2 wee steps. Can't find them. Is it there? Oh, doesn't matter. So I'm climbing up here, right? And I just think, man, I know what's going to happen. I'm not going to get up here. So that wind, in fact, I think it was over there. That wind is going to, but as soon as I stand up, that wind's going to catch me, lift me off my feet. No sooner thought it. If I can get up there, on my hands and knees, fucking crawling up there. And the next thing, as I stand up, what happens? The wind catches in me in the chest, and I'm standing up there. I'm standing there, and the wind catches me in the chest, and it blows me right back. I don't know what happened, but I managed to twirl around, and after we're talking about split second time, twirl around, and I'm thinking, because I've just climbed up all that volcanic rock, I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a fucking sore one. And as if by magic, there's two wee flat bits about here somewhere. My feet landed on the flat bits, and I was like, of course, I'm meant to be coming up here. So then, all happy again, but still, loads of doubts, loads of negativity. Loads of, I don't know what I'm doing, I should go back down the road and go get my trainers, because my feet are freezing. But I still managed to get up to the big man's front door, which is coming up. So, here we are. So I come to the front door, so at the front door. So obviously that's the front door. So I come up to the front door, and I come in, and I look down, see what a big puddle is. Right, so here's the front door in there. And it's like a chest, it's like set up like a chest, but it's no chess pieces, it's like wee wizards, wands, and it looks like if you build a temple with a foundation, and there's wee magician's caps. So I'm thinking, oh, I've missed something. So off I go, start walking back down the path, thinking about what I've got to do up there. But it's all got to come to me. I mean, I've probably done this millions of times. Because believe it or not, I keep having past life memories of falling to my death twice. Once doing it in Anthony's Chapel. I think I can remember being in Plaid. I was living in the cave, and I went down my water. I had a pail. I was going down my water, and I was in my head about fucking wanting God to come and take me, because I'm like, take me now, big man, just take me now. And I had this in my head, and then I fell, I stumbled, and I fell down the wee hill. And then it wasn't until, and I was trying to fight it, no tension up when you fall, if I try to fight it. And I was like, oh, this is how you're taking me. And then, boom, dead. And then didn't remember that happened until about a week ago when I came up and I thought, getting all that deja vu. So I've come up here, I've come back down the path, right? When I'm on the path, I'm looking about here. And I'm finding like wee wee broomsticks, like wee twigs that definitely look like broomsticks. So I start gathering them up, and there's wee wands. So there's wee wands like wee sorcerer's wands or magician's wands or wizard's wands or whatever you call it. That's what I'm actually seeing and interpreting. Now that's what it is. So I'm picking them up and I'm putting them in my pocket. And I'm thinking, what am I meant to be doing with these? I must be getting, I'll find out soon enough. And then I'm having a look about and I see stuck in the wee rocks, like wee tiny bits of white, like wee tiny specks of white, and specks of grey. Of course, I'm digging it out. I see it and I go down and I pick it out. And it's like fucking spell work. It's like black magic, you know, when the grey one and that, and the white one. So I picked him, I was like, I'm having him on that, because I had the writing on it, right, mate? So I had the writing on it, with the spell work. So I come up here, and then I start tackling this chessboard. So I'm standing here now, and then I said, I get this overwhelming, no, so where I play the chess. So I play the chess, right? I reset all, and I play the chess. And I start moving things about, and there's big solid cubes, and I start throwing them bit over here, start throwing them over there. So you know, like they say, square yourself away. So there's solid cubes, and I'm like, these are the dark ones, dark lords, the dark priests. I'm hurling them off the mountain. I'm throwing them away down there. And then I do the chess, start doing the chess. So chess gets smashed. You know, a good chess player. So what I do next is, as I step into the house, that's when it just hits me that I've got in my hands right now, after doing the chessboard, setting the chessboard up all right, I've got in my hands, I've now got all the power of God Creator. And it's what I want to do, and I want to fucking kill you all. I'm like, I want to kill you all. I'm an empath, I want to kill you. I'm still to kill you, and I mean kill you. Like end it all. Like, you know, like I know it's flood up, but end it all, end of the lies, right? So then I start walking backwards, and I'm like, I'm not in my head. I'm losing it because I've got too much power. So I'm losing it. And my fucking head's all over the place. So I just couldn't think, And I started burling. I'm twirling, I'm looking like a ballerina. Like, what the fuck, no. And then all of a sudden, I get this. It comes to me, my ancestors. And as soon as I think about my ancestors, every time I think of my ancestors told me before they left me to always believe in myself. And it was like any time I need to believe in myself when I'm speaking in my authentic truth, if somebody's trying to deny me, and then I got to revert back to my ancestors, because I freed my ancestors up before I found Jesus, because I never even found Jesus, didn't even know Jesus there. And then when I was like, my ancestors believed myself, it took me back to the journey, my whole journey through the darkness, to get to where I was right at that moment in time. And me believing in myself, and believing that I didn't want to be the one that was responsible for murdering everybody in the world, I thought, what would Jesus do? And I thought, that's silly cunt, he would fucking bless everybody. And it was like, right away, bingo, that's what I have to do with the big man's gifts. Because I'm Hermes the magician, that's my outer arcana, and my inner arcana is Hercules. So it was, so obviously I've got these magician's tricks that I want to get up to the lighthouse and bless everybody, because I've been thinking about Jesus, I'm asking him for the questions, and I'm getting them downloaded in my head, So I'm all happy again, but then I come up here, my feet are all bogging again, because I've ended up going away down there, so I'm washing them in the puddles, and they're fucking freezing, they're like blocks of ice, my fingers are like blocks of ice, so I clean my feet are all nice and clean again, and I start making my way to the lighthouse. I still don't know what I'm going to do, In fact, I get here, and I pull pull all the wee witches' brooms and the warlocks, fucking the wizards and whatever, magicians' wands, and I'm like, I'm going to burn them. I have to burn them. They're up there. And the next thing, as I'm thinking about burning them, one of the wee witches' brooms goes, poof, fucking flies. I'm talking about flies. He goes, straight over fucking over there. And of course I've got my eagle eye, straight on it. And so I start making my way over to it. And then all of a sudden I stopped myself and thought about it. And I was like, about a witch I used to, I know that, the landscape gardener. So I was thinking about Elaine, she's a grey witch, so she gave me an amethyst. And I thought, my amethyst is fucking the new temples, but that's probably 12 precious stones, and amethyst is at the top, the jasper's at the bottom for the foundation, and amethyst is at the top, which is my birthstone, amethyst and turquoise. So I think, I know the story of the Greys, the Grey Witches, or the Grey Wizards, or whatever, they're the protectors, they're like me, they're like big dark empaths, warriors, that protect the white witches. So then I'm like, I was just thinking, we don't know what fucking, she's alright, they're good, So then I come up here, and my feet are freezing, like I say, my feet are freezing, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm walking about here. So I'm walking about, right? I'm like, what the fuck am I meant to be doing up here? And I have a wee look in there. So I have a wee look at, I can't really see anything. It looks like there's something in it, but there's nothing distinctive. So then I sit down, and I'm like, I might be doing something here, what am I meant to be doing? So I'm fully doubt again, I've done something wrong, and maybe I should go back down, and maybe I'll go and get my trainers and all that stuff. And I'm like, I'm here for a reason. But it was it was all to do with, it was the divine timing, because it's going to be 12 o'clock, it's going to be witching hour. And then all of a sudden, I get in my head, like, I've got to go burn them in there. So I come up here, and I stuff all the wee broomsticks and that in the top. And I think, mate, I've got to get a light now, So I'm starting it. I'm on the top of it, it's pure, as you can see, totally exposed. And the wind's like coming in, the rain's coming in, I can't get a light, and I'm still walking about, and my feet are freezing, my fingers are freezing, I've got my jacket, and I'm trying to get a light in there, and I can't get a light. I've got rammed everything in, all the broomsticks and the wands and that, and I'm like, fuck this, I sit down, and I'm thinking, how am I going to get a light? And I'm like, I'll have a wee roll up, it'll probably come to me. And then as soon as I pull out my tobacco to light to skin up a roller, fucking skin, I pull a skin, I'm like, I'll roll that up, I'll light that. And as soon as I light that, I'll throw that in here and start pull the rest of them out, and I'll start throwing them in, and that'll get it lit. So that's what I do, so then boom, it's revealed, the black ball and the white ball. So I'm standing, all happy, I've got them in. I'm going to clean the big man's house, That's what I've said to myself, that's what I'm doing, that's why I'm up here. So I took both of them in my hands, and I'm ready to launch both of them away back down the mountain. And just as I'm like this, I wait to throw both of them, I'm like, no, I'll put the white one back in, and I'll throw the black one away. So that's what I've done. And then I was all happy, so I was like, right, I'm getting the fuck off of this mountain. So I start making my way down. I'm all happy, but my feet are freezing. But I'm moving about 2 or 3 times faster than what I go up. And I don't realise what time it is, but you can see it on my Facebook page on the 7th. Right, it's 3 minutes past 12, where I take that photo. So I must have been about. I'll make there till I get down a bit. Where I got the message. Turn around. And all I want to do is I just want to get it down, find my trainers and go home, put my feet up and get a cup of coffee and back in the warmth. So I'll make my way down here. Slowly and precariously, because I'm in my bare feet, remember, and it's all volcanic rock. So I get to about here, I get to here, so it's not far, but I took my time, and I get told to turn around. So I turn around, and I face there, right, and that's where I get the picture of the UFO. Well, that's what I wasn't even bored. I was trying to, my hands were like cold, I was shivering like this, and I was holding the camera right up close to me, the phone right up close to me to take a photo. But I was going to stick it on video, and I thought, fuck that, I can't be bothered. I thought it was fake light again. I know, like, it was fake light away, but I thought it was false light away down there, which it probably was false light. But then I make my way back down. Oh. I'll go down the quick way. So off I go. I wasn't this fast then, I feel that way. Oh. Now. So I'm going to go back down to where my trainers were, right? So yeah, I'm not going to do this, I'll go that way. So off I go. And I've got my AirPods back in, and the music's pumping, and I'm back in contact with my inner child there. So I'm all happy again. Happy as Larry. And off I go. In fact, I was probably going down about the speed of a laugh. Imagine when you get that, when your inner child and you're vibing, and the vibration's right up, and both of you are like loving it, laughing, that mad laugh. That's what I had when I was going down here, that mad laugh, me and my inner child. And I'm heading down here to try and find my trainer. Oh. So off I go. So there we are. Oh wait, no, I didn't have that. So I'll get the It's easier doing it now. So I make my way into that bush. So we're heading to this bush here. There we go. Right. So I get into this bush. I'm trying to survey where I threw my trainer. But my feet are freezing. You know the remnants of the wee witch's brooms and the wee wands and that. I'm wondering what to do with them, and I'm thinking, burning bush, yeah, obviously. So I head to one of these bushes further down. While I'm walking about, trying to find my trainers, where I threw them. My feet are absolutely freezing. But I'm pure picked. I'm way up here, I'm dancing. I'm actually dancing like I'm out of rain, just to warm myself up, you know. But me and my inner child we're loving it, So I must have walked about for about, after I burnt all the wee brooms and the wee broomstick, the wee wands, a bush up here, to warm my feet up, and then I go away and look for my trainers. I can't find them, So I end up, I don't know where I ended up. I think I ended up, where did I didn't know what to walk, because I was in my bare feet, right? In fact, I better go that way, fucking hell. I'll just talk about that. So I end up over here, and I'm lying on my back with my feet in there, and my feet are freezing, but I'm fucking howling, I'm giggling. Like a big bear, me, man, and a child are loving it. We're laughing like fuck. And it's all dawning on me what I've actually done. Oh, lighthouse, oh, slight again, done Crowley, threw that priest out. And now I'm like, no, responding logically and rationally to what I've actually accomplished. Which to me was like, nothing, somebody needs to do it, and it was always got to be me. So I'm doing there laughing. And the next thing, oh, my spirit team are there again. The clouds just go whoo, straight down above me. And they're like, I know the clouds are all making faces and everything, and they're all looking at me and they're smiling and they're all breaking up just to show me like who's there, who's in there, how many was there that were covered with me. And I'm hearing fucking hawks crying out, which is telling me straight away that because I know I'm Hermes and Hercules, with the Greek mythology, that with a hawk, you know, when you're the fool, so everybody starts off as a fool on their journey, and you've always got a hawk or an eagle, which is the big man, that's God, Most High looking after you, looking out for you, with his eagle eye. That's what I've got, his eagle eye, you know, the eye of discernment for the Holy Spirit. And I'm laughing, and he's a hawk. And then right away, I tied in, it was Zeus, was my God. And who's Zeus? El Elyon. Which was like, oh, of course, obviously it's got to be the Most High God, because he's coming for he wants me to bring the children back, He got God's children, you know what I mean? Deliver them to Babylon. They're the Israelites. So and that was like, oh man, that was just like, that was just as good as finding Jesus. With the crown of glory, when I broke my generalist curses, they transmuted my darkness, my shadow into light. After walking about there for 3 months and everybody was wanting to attack me. And I just wanted to kill people, you know. That wasn't me, it was my shadow. I was in total control of my shadow, but I mean, that's probably the hardest 3 months I've ever endured in my life, was beyond my shadow self. And I couldn't get rid of it, and for the life of me, even though the universe, fucking source, God, everybody was all pointing me to do what was meant to do to turn it to light, I didn't have a clue, because I was having to do it. When I was going out, or shops, anywhere, it was like, I would just be attacked. It's like, I'm talking about attacked, like you walk up and they sneer at you, or people would just be pure, look at you like fucking, because they're in their shadow, because they're operating for their shadow self, and their shadow self sees that you're totally naked. You know what I mean? You've got a hood in your shadow's no projected out in front of you now, You've got your wee inner child, you're trying to get your inner child, a wee rainbow around you, you know, and your aura. That's how I was looking at it. I mean, don't get me wrong, your shadow will lead you to your death aggressively, and your inner child, he'll lead you to your death. I know, but he'll lead you to your death when you're smiling and that. So you've got to be very wary. That's where you need to be taking control of yourself. That's where you don't let one of them overpower the other, and you end up. Because what happens when you're dead, none of them are living. That's the way I would see it. It's like the chariot. You're the driver, and you've got your white horse and your black horse. So your black horse is symbolic of the shadow, the evil in you, and the white horse is the symbolic to the goodness in you. And you get pulling together. So I was over there. So that's where I was lying. I was lying over there with my feet in there, pissing myself laughing. And all the angels and spirit and all the UFOs, the Galactic Council were all there. They were all there. I loved it. It was great. It was like, if I would experience it, it would be like something like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, definitely. And I'll have to say Transformers, because what's his name, that big yellow guy, Bumblebee. Now he's got to communicate with the radio, So that was like we were having to communicate with my spirit guide there. But anyway, that's the story. The story's not over so far, right? But so then I needed to make it down for the mountain. So I wasn't going to come this way because it was a long way round and it took ages to go and get a taxi. So I went to Duddingston Kirk, just the other side, the back gate at Arthur Seat. Oh, so I was there, phoned a taxi. I had my gloves were absolutely soaking, and my feet were all sore, and there's all loads of pebbles and that going down the stairs, and all these wee stones and that, you know, and my feet were killing me, so I actually took my gloves, which were soaking. They were a waste of time taking them anyway. They were absolutely soaking, so I put them on my feet, and it looked like I had fucking jester fucking hands on my feet, and I was walking down, and it was like, I was thinking that I was walking back down the mountain with my hands, if that makes sense, because my feet looked like, because I had the gloves on, they looked like I had 5 fingers. But I was just thinking that fucking jester, that pure clown, pure fool. But it was funny. Then I ended up, when I got down and rung for a taxi, all the 5s. So 2 minutes later, I no sooner rung the taxi, all the 5s there. And I got a text message saying, oh, we're sorry, we're too busy. You're going to have to get in contact with another taxi service. Sorry about that, blah, blah. So then I done, alright then, I'll do all the 7s. All the 7s. 7's God's number, And of course, 10 minutes later, taxi turns up, taxi driver in the 7th turns up. And he's like, he's looking at me and I'm freezing, He's like, asks me where I'm going, I'm telling me I'm going home. So, he's like, what are you doing up there? As if I didn't know, as if he didn't know, So, I tell him the full story and that, Black Ball Diamond, or fucking bam. And he's pure gobsmacked. And then I'm telling him some other insights about everything. And he's like, you can't deny it. It's my authentic truth. And I'm telling him about the future. I see a brighter future, next 150 years. Because this is what I was thinking about, manifesting in my head for what I'd actually done. Well, I was waiting on the taxi. I was sitting about manifesting what the future's going to be looking like for everybody, for the children, for the children's children, and we Harry Potter schools lining up. I've told parents that I've got to have Harry Potter schools. You fucking better believe I'm going to go and tell parents that they're having Harry Potter schools. They're having fucking Harry Potter schools for the future, regardless of what's going to go on with fucking all these wars and all that. Because I know in my heart of hearts that we're all going to be alright. I know it.